All right. So, because you've not been here up until now, Torsiv, I'm going to give you a free turn to move in. Just up to a double move from the entrance there.
Yeah, can I do the shield spell, a swift action, and a move?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will do shield spell, enchant my weapon, and do a move action. So is this dude the enemy?
There's
One of.
also a more powerful enemy. She's
What?
behind a wall because she's a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of the enemies are incorporeal.
Okay. That's not good.
Yep.
She has regeneration that is shut down by electricity.
Which is shut down.
My guardian spirit has storm bolts up and is casting that every chance he gets just to keep her regeneration down.
Okay.
Unless you have something that does like you feel like shocking on your weapon, then he'd probably
He
do
has
something else.
shocking.
Yeah, I have shocking grasp.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So he can find something else to do on those rounds, so we can work that out. But so obviously, I'm feeling really discombobulated.
Yeah, but my first round was shield and enchant to the weapon and moving in. So that was my free round.
Yeah. So then, in service of continuing the combat, Leon, your turn.
I don't suppose I can 5-foot step here.
I'll accept that.
Okay. 30?
Yeah.
41 and 35. So 76.
Very nice.
Yep.
Flux.
Chant to keep up.
You didn't start fortune. You did start misfortune on one of those.
Right. The oh, is that guy already dead, or is that?
Yeah.
That guy was already dead.
Oh, okay. So I don't know chant then. Where? Wait,
You can start chanting for fortune if you want.
I could. Where's the guy go? Are no enemies in?
There's an enemy sort of this way.
Oh, who's that guy got killed? I was clicked away for a second.
Yeah.
That guy got killed.
He's dead. He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Then I will. Yeah, I will. 5-foot step and lesser restoration on.
It's drain.
Oh.
Oh, it's strain.
Yeah.
And it's 3 rounds casting time.
Right. You can't do it. We're not in good combat.
Damn.
Who is down on health?
Me.
Okay. I'll channel to heal.
Okay.
Take 33. Everybody who's down.
Okay.
I'll bet back.
Okay. Fang, no enemies in sight. Anything you want to do?
Heroism.
All right.
Do we need haste here?
Can't hurt.
Okay, I will do. Let me check my spell list. We'll see if I have. I think I have memorized haste. Give me a second. Yeah, doing the haste. And move to there. Hold on.
Your mom's turn, which he took off.
I would like to 5-foot step. Take a swift action to 5-foot step and another time. I'd like to ready an action to disrupt casting. If somebody's casting in front of me.
All right. So, let me. check the something about. So, T-Rex is going to do something.
Can you just please knock down the wall?
That is exactly what I was going for, actually. I was
That
looking
leadership
up.
feat is finally.
I was looking up the walls. So this would be. This is a wooden wall. Yeah, going for the break DC is going to be easier. Yeah. For him. Let's check our strength score. Yeah, we'll make a strength check to break the wall.
Break the wall down! Sorry. I just remember Chris Jericho.
Hmm.
I'm surprised somebody knows that.
We win. And this is going to fuck up a large amount of the dynamic lighting, but nothing of interest is happening on that. Actually, no, it's not going to be that much.
Very nice.
That's a standard action, and we don't really have anything else to do. This puts the enemy...
Never mind. I'm not gonna minimize your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, technically, mechanically, it should break a little less wall, but the front... That's how the dynamic lighting layer was set up such that deleting one thing would do that.
That was not what I was talking about. Never mind.
Shu, we now can't cast because we would provoke from the T-Rex. So, what we can do is do a melee touch attack. So we're gonna 5-foot step here and do melee touch attack on this person. Actually, no, she's never met that person, so she's gonna do it on Zenrai.
Does she want to go for me?
You are too far. You're too far away.
Sure.
Not the Zenrai. She is gonna not be good.
Is this bogey?
Yeah. 13 touch AC.
She wins.
Ooh, that's bad.
She has multiple.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't.
The minions did.
Oh yeah, that was it.
14 damage and 6 points of con drain to Zenrai.
Shit.
81. 6. Okay, that's not great. Let me calculate that as well. She's not near death, but I just want to make sure I keep track.
You're level 16, so that's
she's 14.
So that's 42.
A lot.
Yeah, 42. Yeah, she's not looking great.
And we will 5-foot step here. Nah, here.
Is this creature moving inside the walls, or?
Yeah, so the T-Rex just knocked down. I'll mark which wall is gone now.
So this is an incorporeal creature?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
So that wall is gone because the T-Rex made it go away with a strength check.
Okay.
It's an incorporeal creature. It can pass through walls.
Yep, noted.
Is it now? I'm just clear. Is it sticking out or is it completely covered now?
It's sticking out.
All right.
It just 5-foot stepped away so that it's now in a position where no one can where this person with a sword can't 5-foot step to and full attack it. That's why it wanted that square.
Okay. That's fair. I'm trying to think what. Yeah, just doing damage to this thing's probably the best at this point. Channeling to harm. She's pissed off at that. She'll channel surge. So this will be empowered.
Okay.
To heal or to harm?
To harm. +3. 38 times 1.5. So 57, and there's a will save of 17.
Is it
21?
30?
It's much higher.
Yeah, they'll definitely make it. And then so that will be halved.
28.
So 28 damage. Yeah.
Okay, 28 damage happens. Leon.
If I go to here, I should be able to hit her and be out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
31.
That hits.
And 50, 68.
68 damage.
Yeah.
It's 34.
Yeah. Portion of that happens. Flux.
Oh, back to me already. Can I do anything to fuck her up? Damn. Not really. Sure. Well, first off, she hasn't taken electricity damage this round, correct?
That's correct.
I will try to make it happen.
He's instinctual, so he's not gonna necessarily know. Sorry, I was not. Need to get my links up for this. What call lightning storm? So there's 5d6 of energy, reflex for half.
The reflex save?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 14 electricity reflex for half. 18. Let me look at his saves, which are pretty good. That loses, so she takes the full massive 14 of damage.
All right, that happens.
Could he 5-foot step to Puffy? There's still a lot to do in Kevin's turn.
Oh.
Is anyone else injured currently?
I could use more health.
Okay, Burr will follow you and hide behind you a little bit. Oh, not in the wall though. Where did I put it? There we go. And what does he have left? He will hit you with a Sirius.
And if your dragon could 5-foot step here, so my raptor can step in.
So take 21 with those low rolls.
Okay.
And I, having really not much useful to do, I will misfortune and cackle if it succeeds. I think that makes it. Yeah, that makes it by quite a lot.
Fang.
Shocking Grasp, and enter into the creature and hit it with the spell strike.
All right.
The crit is ignored because
Yeah.
incorporeal.
That's annoying.
But 44 electricity damage, all of which she takes, and 12 damage from the sword.
Yeah.
She's not looking good at all.
That's good. And swift action to recall the
She
spell.
is undead, so yeah.
I would like to full attack.
Okay.
Since we are hasted, there play haste. Let's see. Lowest is 28. Because I assume 15 does not hit.
Yeah, 15 doesn't, 28 does.
28, that's cool. $187 total. Halved for 40 plus 50, 90, 93.
History repeats itself.
Yes!
Hmm.
I'll send you back to hell and back to hell and back and back to hell and back.
Now you just need to find a way to make her not rejuvenate.
Didn't we already do that?
No, like in the sense of,
Permanently.
yeah, like in the sense that ghosts do.
And how was that happening? Because I remember you telling us, but we didn't. I can't remember that.
There's a thing in the
Yeah.
building we need to kill
Yeah.
or destroy.
So,
All Nimhanes are tied to a ritual object used in their creation. This object is typically a large statue, pillar, or monolith. Until this object is destroyed, a destroyed Nimhane automatically rejuvenates back to full hit points 1d4 days after she is destroyed, always appearing adjacent to her ritual object.
You need to
Let's
salt and
look-
burn the body. Can we open this door?
Which door?
The double door at the bottom?
Why, yes, you can.
Is combat over?
Yes.
Yeah,
combat
for
is
now.
Is it a point to healing on the dudes that's lacking constitution?
I can really use some.
Yeah. It's 2 restorations.
Yep.
It's level 5, right?
Four.
Yeah, it can't. Full restoration is level 5. I'm pretty sure.
No, 4. That's correct. That will take 100 GP for each. Let me see how many spells slots. This would take some time if we wanted to. She'd have to prepare. She doesn't have those ready.
I need to brush off on my spells.
Let me look. Yeah, I could get 2 of those. 1 for each.
Do you need to fill empty spell slots? Will it?
Yeah,
take...
yeah. So it'll take 15 minutes. Do we want to do that now, or do we want to not do that now?
Probably.
I think
do that
it.
then. We have
I
a
think
day.
it's a good idea to get the full hit point up on people.
Okay, I have 2 empty for Flux, so I'll use his. I only had 5 level 5 slots for Zenray for some reason. So that's perfect. And then, so we wait 15 minutes, and then I cast Restoration. I'll burn some Diamond Dust, and we'll go from there.
Diamond dust is needed.
Yeah, 100 GP
100 GP worth. Okay.
a piece. It's not a ton, but keep track of. Didn't even have the sheet open.
Oh, I should start keeping track of diamond dust as well. And balsam. Nah, I don't need that. I don't need components. I don't need material components.
Okay, so 2. We have quite a lot. We have enough to resurrect people on the spot, basically.
Yep.
Which is good because we get in dangerous situations. So do you get those hit points? You don't get those hit points back. They need to be healed, correct?
Yeah.
Idea.
I'm doing a swift action to recall yet another spell. Just recalling haste.
So,
Cool.
where is her sheet? 95 was her normal.
I was at 72 out of 120.
Okay. I'll do a channel. 34, does that get you up? So everyone heals for 34 if they took damage.
I can use like maybe cure lights or something. Is heroism minutes or 10 minutes or what?
10 minutes level.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you got heroism.
Is it one? Is it one creature or is it multiple creatures?
Yeah, I need to do each creature separately.
Oh, but it's like the spell only affects one creature at a time.
Yeah, correct.
Kevin, you got any cure lights?
In
Or if you have a wand,
theory.
maybe. Or if you have a wand, do we have?
How much are you down, really?
I'm down. Let's see, 24.
24?
No, 14.
She's down a little bit too. She'll do a Path of Glory. Path of Glory.
I'll tell you guys what, it's probably going to be a little bit before you get into another combat, so I'm going to get on the treadmill.
Sure.
So the Path of Glory cures.
It heals 14 at least.
Yeah, that'll get you up to 14. That should get me up to full. Will that get you up to full or close enough?
Yep, that's exactly 14 because she's cast at level 14.
Yeah, she'll hit 14 as well.
Yep.
If you need more, I guess she can sacrifice one of her first level spells.
I mean,
Don't
I'm
we have
down
one?
40 still, but it's
After
not
the-
important.
After the 34
Yeah.
and the 14.
I did not see a 14, but I'll take that.
Yeah. Are you still, how much are you and
20-ish. It's not super important, so
yeah, it is important. I'll channel again.
You died last time.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
burn another channel. Everyone's up to full now. Shouldn't have wasted the spell. Should have done 2 channels to save the spell, but who cares? So I still have a couple channels left. A few channels left, I should say.
You do actually have 2 scrolls of heal.
Scrolls of Heal?
Yep.
Where, on the sheet?
Yep, on the sheet. For
Interesting.
some reason, I voted on sale.
Those are very nice. Heal. There. Where are you seeing that?
Look just above the first dark.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Are those ones that are? Oh, those are not the ones that are evil. So yeah, 2 scrolls of heal. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'll keep that in mind. I'll use my spell slots first because
Yeah, of course.
replenish. But yeah, definitely will keep that in mind for emergency healing.
Poppy, are you on the treadmill yet?
I think he's transferring right now. He
Wow.
probably doesn't have his headset on.
I have 4 more uses of Hunter Trick. Heroism is a +1 or a +2?
2.
To saves against fear effects, to attacks, and to damage, or not to damage?
I will roll it up for you.
No worries, I just looked it up.
What spell is it?
Attack rolls. Heroism. It's +2 moral bonus to attack rolls.
That's
Do.
That's so cool.
The fuck?
I have no idea. When I pressed like the
Huh.
what the hell?
That's really cool.
What is?
So if you click one of the arrows, it detects which one you've clicked. And so it adds more or deletes more. Huh.
Which arrows?
The reactions at the bottom of the bot's comment.
That is really weird. How did you? How does it do
That's
that?
fucking cool.
Yeah. So, Puffy, are we ready to keep going?
Just a second here. For now, you can you can tell me like what do you do next? I guess.
We're looking for the statue, at least in the Hall of Records for now.
All right.
So should we just roll perception or take it room by room?
Take it room by room.
Cool. So first door.
If you want to lead, go for it. I've got a reach weapon, so...
Sure. Here's a perception for any traps on the door. 19.
You detect no traps?
Cool. Is it door locked?
No.
Cool, I open the door.
So it's got the same sort of everything is frozen thing that the rest of the building has. And in the back, against the wall here, kind of slumped against the wall, is like is what looks like the skeleton of like a large cat made of said frost.
No. Can somebody please detect magic on that?
Yeah, I detect magic.
And you detect magic.
Spellcraft to know what's up with it, maybe? Please.
That's a thing you can do.
Coming up.
I'll make it go faster, man.
It reminds you of like a phylactery or some other necromantic ritual type object.
Can it be described as the thing we should destroy?
Yeah, that's kind of what it is, yes.
Cool. Let's destroy it.
Do we know how to destroy it? If it requires a certain amount of damage, or
yeah. You smash it. Once you start smashing it, I'll have you guys roll initiative.
Cool. Would you say it's with one hit, or should we all aim at it at the same time? Never mind. So, didn't you just say we were gonna have a long time until our next combat?
This isn't really a combat.
Sure.
so who will do the smashing?
Probably me. Here's the full
yeah.
damage.
Are you
I
shooting at
assume.
it?
Probably.
Okay. You do need to roll to hit. There is it does have a high enough AC that you could seriously miss.
Well, I missed my most important attack. Does a 24 miss?
Yes.
I assume does a 32. Never mind. You can't crit build objects. So does a 36 hit?
Yes, a 36 hits.
Cool. So
hardness is not DR, so we're gonna take.
this is. Wouldn't you say it's kind of the same as DR? It's for like cluster shot.
Not really.
If you say so.
So we're gonna subtract. You took 4 hits, so we're gonna subtract hardness 4 times.
No, that's 3 hits.
Okay. So it takes some damage, and let's see. I need both people here in this room to make reflex saves.
26.
You win.
Torsiv.
Coming to it.
You win. I know Humam doesn't take any damage if he wins. Do you?
Yeah, I believe I take half. I don't think I have evasion.
Okay. There's full.
Is this
It's
is this cold or what?
Yes, it's cold damage.
Would you say he has the same spell as us for that resist energy?
No, he came in late.
Okay.
Yeah, but 7 points cold.
Yeah.
$6 points because it's rounded down. Sometimes find it really weird how the group works for like new characters coming in. We should start deploying those meta gaming artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary.
I'll be away for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Should we start rolling initiative or what's up?
It's just a matter of just each round you'll attack and then it'll react like that.
Oh. Then maybe Torsiv will go outside, but he's
Yeah,
not.
that
here
would
now.
be logical. So I'll have him do it.
Okay, and I'll start hitting it.
Okay. So
Does 31 hit it?
yes.
Cool.
So only those first 2 attacks?
Okay, I'm back.
Cool.
148 divided on 4 attacks.
The 28s don't hit.
The 28 it becomes a 31 because +2 from heroism and +1 from point blank shot.
Okay. So that's minus 80. Okay, and make a reflex save.
Reflex save. I don't take any damage anyway
Yeah.
because I have this.
Do I need to make a save
No,
again?
You're
We
outside
had
of
you
the
5 foot step out of the room because
Yeah. I would have done that, but yeah. Cool.
Second instance. Does a 30 hit?
yes.
Cool.
I will go on guard to see if anybody see if something bad happens.
166 divided by 5. On 5 instances. Actually, does my second arrow from many shots also need to be divided?
It would be counted separately from hardness, but it doesn't matter because it's completely blown to smithereens.
Nice.
As it is smashed, the frost all across the hall starts to melt, but it melts unevenly, forming a sort of pattern across the walls. I want everyone to make a wisdom check.
Not a will save, but a wisdom.
Like an ability check.
Yeah.
2. I don't know what's going on. Kevin, you should really roll the wisdom check, dude.
I did, and I rolled really shit.
Plus 13. What the fuck?
Yep. That cunt.
Dozens of scrawled lines of text appear across the walls a few moments before the lines melt away, but you don't catch what they say in time. You don't recognize them.
Okay, I'll roll the rest of the will saves, the will checks for my peoples.
Okay.
Not the will.
Are any of them going to be 35?
Not
Not even he was gonna be 35.
Is that even possible with wisdom high?
I have a really jacked wisdom, and it's not. I would have to. I couldn't do it on a nat 20, so not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a buff that included ability checks while having that wisdom score, you could have gotten it.
For
So,
this one turn check. No.
Yeah, it's a pretty difficult.
Yeah.
There are things that boost your
Yeah.
ability scores or ability checks. But
It's being boosted behind the scenes, as well. But yeah.
You guys remember those I don't know if you got them in this game or in any game at all. There's this goggles that make you see in the past 10 by 10 for the last 24 hours, Eyes of the Investigator or something.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what the fuck they're called. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. Yeah.
Holy shit, there was a lot to this place.
So have we looted everything?
I don't
Is there
believe-
anything here to loot?
I don't believe there is anything here to loot.
Okay. Moving on then.
Okay.
Oh, it's Monocle of the Investigator.
Wow. This place was, big.
Yep.
Is there anything in the, doors that I can't get through?
No.
Okay.
The
We
next.
already looked at the place.
The next thing that you're gonna do is you were headed toward the Vashnerstill estate because you were told that that's where everyone had gathered.
Yep.
So I will be right back. In fact, I'll go ahead and declare a 10-minute break. I'll be gone just long enough to justify that.
Oh, sure, alright.
Okay.
Is anybody gonna stay?
Yeah, I've got nothing going on.
Cool. So how's everybody doing?
It's alright.
Anything cool coming up?
Nothing specific. I'm gonna try and find a music bot or something else. I mean, I'll actually ask people about the bots next time, but I wanted to test something, so.
Cool. I got my final tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wait, you have school on Saturday?
This is tests and exams, so
Oh, okay.
usually Friday and Saturday are the weekend, but for these kind of exams, they gotta fit in as much as possible. So I do go on a Saturday for this particular exam. But then I don't have anything to do when I come back home, because I already finished my game. I might just start up Far Cry 5.
Are you gonna
But
be
you
able
do
to
have
make
an,
it to the game tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
I-
out tomorrow. I have this thing from my mother.
Oh well.
She's turning 70, right?
Yeah, and she and my dad had been married 50 years, so they are doing a combined party. So
Cool.
we're having 60 guests or something. So yeah, it's been
That's pretty insane. 50
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
yeah, it's been hectic a few days. And I'm also in the middle of building a new garage, so yeah, a lot of things are happening right now.
Well, damn. All right.
Do communist people have garages?
What?
Aren't you like in a socialist country?
I don't think that changes the architecture.
Like, are you allowed to own a car? Like your own car, or did the government give it to you? Man,
You know, that reminds me, Kevin. I was going to ask you about something.
I am allowed to own a car in my state, if you were asking.
No, do you have a garage door?
No, I don't have a garage.
Okay. Well,
I
don't
live in-
ever close your door.
next time,
Please.
next time you're somewhere that has a garage door, borrow their garage opener. Walk inside, tap it open, walk out, wave your arm in the air, close the garage door, and then put your arm around your back.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll
How
forget.
about that
Yeah.
that case you showed us the other night?
Oh, right.
By the way, what's the name of your girlfriend? Is it Dorothy?
No.
Why?
Because there's a Kevin guy in the office, and he sounds kind of just like him, and he has a fiance.
Kevin does not sound like Office Kevin.
Only be to you, he doesn't. But that's how I imagine Kevin from now on. He's this fat, bald, which is, he's American, so it makes sense.
Kevin isn't dumb enough to drop random words just because you think it's easier.
No.
Yeah. I'm lazy.
You're not dumb though. Anyway, from now on, that's how I picture you. Like whenever I
Okay.
see, whenever I talk to you, that's how.
Oh man, if we're playing that game, Humam, I got a couple images.
I'm actually very interested to know how you guys picture me.
7-Eleven employee with an AK and a camel in the parking lot.
Why am I a 7-Eleven employee?
Aren't you all 7-Eleven employees?
Like a big amount, but not all of us. So tomorrow's Adam Fang. Then we're gonna have to do. Yeah, by the way, we should ask Puppy how long until we finish Hell's Rebels.
I think we're on the last book.
Pretty sure we are. Yes. I'll be interested to play this character once it's level 20.
Though,
Of course, we're
Well-
not gonna reach level 20.
yeah, I was gonna say most adventure paths drop at like 17. So
Yeah, this is the one we're gonna drop in. But if we ever get a chance
Mhm.
to play this character level 20.
you know it's kind of weird.
Yeah, what is weird?
In my mind, right? If I was like role playing this character to a significant amount, or if this were a live situation, I don't think I would have, or I don't think we would have gone to the diplomacy thing. I think we would have, elected officials to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, I mean, holy shit, this Barzillai thing, right? That's far more important. at the moment than going and seeing delegates of the other country and some
But you don't want the other
fucking
country to
send the
actually
lawyers
come-
to do that.
Yeah. We should get our barista investigator friend to go and get that. Kevin, you still haven't told me how you turn invisible every time you attack.
I told you.
Can you be more specific?
Is it every time he attacks?
So far?
So far, yes.
Oh, okay.
As far as you know, yes.
I was gonna say, because I'm gonna be getting the Dark Fae bloodline that allows me to be invisible. But that's a bit of a stretch and a weird build.
But yeah, but he can basically like sneak attack every time, even though he doesn't have actual sneak attack. You have precise strike, which doesn't really care. Do you have swift?
Doesn't
So
that just mean he's a ninja?
No. Pretty sure ninjas have sneak attack.
You may be right, but it's I mean, it's just the same thing renamed.
No, precise strike doesn't have to be unflanked. You just have to study your target.
Oh, right.
It's a study strike, what I'm talking about. You study them with a move action, a swift action if you take a certain talent. Did you take that talent?
Well, I wasn't listening. What's going on?
What's up with your character exactly?
I don't think you're gonna get that answer.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, you have to swim in the ocean of not knowing. I don't know what the word for. Can't remember the English
I think
word.
you're looking for ignorance.
Yep, that was one.
By the way, have you guys maybe thought about whether I should take craft forging or leadership or something?
I don't think you're ready for leadership.
Yeah, but Puffy kinda said that'll be really nice if you take it.
I don't know,
He
it makes
wants to
sense
do
as a
this.
paladin. And that may mean that some of the NPCs fuck off, which I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I doubt we're gonna not have an actual commander, but still. If I was getting a cohort, I don't
Yeah,
want.
get
I don't want the
get a druid.
T-Rex to happen again. Like, the T-Rex is fine, but the puppy really did not
Yep.
give him what he should have.
get a druid.
It's not about getting what character to get. It's about the GM doing the character for me, which is just more work on the GM.
Yeah, sure, but you can make a wish, I guess. To what kind of character?
He still has
Wish.
to build it,
Why?
because that's what the rules say. All the choices have to be made by the GM, in like accordance to the cohort thingy.
So I don't think it's a hard rule, but maybe it's a suggestion.
It's probably written that way to prevent, hardcore cheating.
I mean, leadership
Oh, like
should not
Blink.
be.
Holy shit! You guys remember Blink? He had like the cohort that was blind, deaf, and he had them on his back. And
That was fucking evil. Like I've never seen like an evil act by a player before as much as that. Like I want this thing dependent on me and not able to move or do anything. It's blind but somehow still threatens, which doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was fucked up.
We still haven't removed him from the Discord.
I didn't. What's the guy's name? I don't even remember him.
That
His
would
name
be
was-
Simon.
Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, he made a rogue on one of the first time I joined, and never heard from him since.
Yeah. Because every time I say, hey, maybe we should remove people that don't play our games, they're like, nah, whatever.
We should add more people in instead.
I'll just replace them with bots. Far more useful.
What is this bots thing?
So bots are like just pre-programmed scripted things that can interact with chat, as you've seen. Dash Delta does all things Pathfinder. It can even generate character sheets if you want it to. The other one plays like a Pokemon game in channels that are active. So you'll see a wild Pokemon appeared, and if you have a starter, you can collect those Pokemon and then fight each other. So.
Okay, still don't understand, but yeah, I'm not so interested either. So
Yeah. It's locked to the no contexts and the bot
We-
spam.
We
So
basically wanted a bot, so when we are text RPing and we need to roll a dice, we can actually have a dice roller instead of going into Roll20 and doing it. If we ever get a chance to do
Or
text RP.
using
If somebody
Google's
made-
random number generator, which is
But
what
that-
I'd actually been doing.
Yeah, but you can't. Not everybody can see that.
yeah.
So, so you guys have finished off this area.
Yep.
So you can head back over to the Vashnerstill estate.
Sure.
So you go there. The lady is no longer yelling because you killed her,
Mhm.
and you. Once you go there, once you arrive at the estate, what do you do?
We look for people,
All right. There's no one outside.
go into the house, at least knock on the door.
All right. Yeah. Once you knock on the door, you're kind of hastily allowed in.
Did they really switch it to a zombie apocalypse or something? Like it's the last book.
Not zombies.
Why not? It makes sense.
Sure.
why are we at this house?
We were called here, basically.
So
Okay, so let's recap it for you.
yeah.
When we were at the delegations with the diplomats from Cheliax,
Yeah, to
while we were away, something got fucked up in the city, and nobody knows what happened. We don't know what happened. When we came back, when we shadow walked back, we saw that there's creatures somewhere, and they're trying to kill us. We sent a message with a sending to Octavio and asked him where he is. He said that he and some of the citizens, I guess, and like the Silver Ravens, are hiding in an estate of a previous player, and now we're here. Now we're at that estate.
but you made the peace treaty with Cheliax?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
finished that. We won that completely.
Good.
So you're invited in. Thank the gods above that you're here. How much have you seen?
Devilish hounds and a lady that I killed before turned back to life as a ghost, and I killed her again.
It's probably good that you did that. Every part of the city has gone to hell. No one goes out at night anymore. People have seen Barzillai walking around all translucent-like.
Any particular district was he seen in?
First and foremost, he himself has been seen on the Silver Span. Floating heads around there have been appearing, and people have been chopping their own heads off.
Damn. Maybe people shouldn't really go to the Silver Span, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's a very important bridge, so...
Sure.
Yeah. And most of the shop owners outright live there. But it's been happening on either side of it for quite a distance. Other parts of the city, people report phantom aches and pains.
That's weird.
Has there been any sighting of Barzillai anywhere else? Because we just went by. That's the bridge, I think.
People are all up in a tizzy. Everyone, everywhere, seems to be seeing him out of the corner of their eye.
I would say let's go check the temple district at least first. It's probably just his soul wandering the plane. With all the weird deals he made.
All kinds of monsters and devils have been appearing at night. Be careful going out and about, though I'm sure you can handle yourselves.
I think we've demonstrated that a couple of times.
Indeed. Oh, and no one's managed to play the Song of Silver, but now might be a good time for it.
Let's go do that. We'll take Chichin with us. What's her name? The high level bard. Senshin? The high level bard?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Shinsen or Sinshin.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's had a sh in it, so we'll take her with us to the Opera House, which is where we should do the Silver song, right?
Yeah, that's where you would do the Song of Silver.
If you want it to be an escort mission, no need to give her like as an NPC with us.
Nah, I'm not gonna set up an encounter while I'm trying to walk.
Did we just get there?
Yeah, it's in little enough time that you wouldn't necessarily trigger a random encounter.
Cool. But we have an alchemist friend. He gave us all invisibility potions. Here we go.
Or here, I'll just roll the chance for it. Probably it won't happen. Famous last words.
Famous last words. Don't worry, those lions can't get me.
No random encounter, honest to God.
Cool.
So
let's play the Song of Silver.
You go there. Now, as you start to play it, something is going to kind of begin happening here. Let's see. All right. Okay, so for the time being, Senshin begins to sing it.
Cool. I'm on the stage with her just in case somebody tries to interrupt. Something.
It's funny you should mention that. A bunch of sort of spooky-looking Chelish nobles kind of appear in the audience, and right next to her, something kind of devilish-looking, something kind of like a bone devil, appears and starts sort of playing playing a little fiddle, singing its own song, and they sort of start doing a music battle, like a Guitar Hero boss battle.
Okay.
For now, she seems to be keeping on top and maintaining the song.
Definitely gonna start shooting the devil. I'm gonna start shooting the devil. Devil's not bad. Should I just roll full attack or?
Yeah, you can roll full attack.
+1 on all of those, then +1 for. Does a 22 hit?
All of your arrows pass right through it.
Oh, cool.
So we do a disbelieve then and see if it's illusion.
Oh, it's an illusion, but it's still going to make her it's still going to force her to make regular perform checks about once a day.
Well, good thing we
somebody-
only need the Song of Silver for like, how long does it take to 15 minutes or something?
Yeah, it's something like that to start it up. She doesn't have to keep singing. It lasts a week, I think.
No, like, she needs to make perform checks every 24 hours to keep it from being shut off.
Oh,
This is just a way to dramatize that.
Oh, that's okay.
did
I
not
thought we
know
were gonna
that.
need more than 1 day to finish this stuff up.
There were some Cheliax nobles that appeared at the same time.
Yeah, they're sort of cheering on the devil and jeering at her.
Is it possible to do a spellcraft or something to see if they are the origin of this illusion?
They are illusions themselves.
Okay.
So, do we rest at that house, by the way?
Can I try a dispel magic to dispel the illusion?
Not
there's
really.
still
Like I
magic
say,
with
this is
spell
a way
for-
of
for a
dramatizing
while.
something that's more fundamental. So
Yeah. Okay.
you could probably
Just
dispel
asking.
the. You could dispel the illusion, but you wouldn't change the fact that she needs to keep the perform sing checks up.
Yeah.
Maybe
So if
still
I
the
dispel
spell.
the illusion, I basically just
the spell.
suppress it for a certain amount of time, and then it will reappear.
It's not the illusion that's causing the problem. That's just kind of a. It's just sort of a dramatic representation of what's going on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
How
Got
are the bells at the temple of the previous temple of Asmodeus? Do we hear anything?
I'm not sure that you specifically do.
Cool. I would say we should go check that out first, since that's the Barzillai's favorite place.
Go to the temple.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
So, you visit the temple district. As I've mentioned, over Temple Hill, there is this, like, sheet of thick, dark clouds boiling and looming, seemingly centered straight above the temple. Ominous lightning bolts strike the temple precisely on the bells, causing them to ring at regular intervals.
That's what I was asking for.
Yeah. Yeah. I made that up just now as set dressing. That's why I didn't mention it earlier.
That's pretty awesome.
So, yeah, the thick black clouds are pretty hard to miss. The district is shrouded in shadow. It is darker than the dark of night.
Cool.
And, just flocks of bats wheel and shriek in the sky, more agitated and aggressive than normal bats. They look fucking fiendish. Every now and then a lone bat flies at you and you have to fight it off, but they're not really enough. They don't represent a threat that requires a combat.
Cool.
What's more, you kind of sense this perpetual gloom as you travel about there.
Press on.
You feel paranoid, like you're being watched by unseen eyes atop the hill.
Nice.
But if we are watching, then if you are being watched, then we are not paranoid.
I mean, that depends on a very important question, like what's up with the thing right behind you?
Yeah, so we check behind us.
There's nothing there, but what's up with the thing that's now right behind you since you've turned?
Yeah, get the point.
So what you need is you need those Arcanite goggles, so you can see behind your leg.
You need a Sylph Scope is what you need.
That too.
Mine is better, because it moves flank.
I mean, it's just an important question. You know, are ghosts real? A little girl asks you that. Do you think ghosts are real?
No.
Yeah, she agrees. That hand on your shoulder, that's just in her imagination.
Yep. It's my imagination, too.
Yep. Incidentally, did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily started by loud noises?
That explains a lot. I think we started to that.
Interesting foreshadowing you have there.
So,
do we get to the temple?
Yeah. You can go to the temple. The front door is locked because it's the middle of the night.
We have the keys for it, probably.
You probably do. So, you go inside. The main big chamber room is just straight up empty.
We turned... This is the Asmodeus temple, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the one that you turned into...
temple.
Housing.
So probably shouldn't be locked.
Yeah, the front door maybe wouldn't be locked.
Anybody there?
There is actually a group of a couple of two kids like 15 or 16 sort of sitting at a table muttering about something. They turn to see you and scowls form on their face.
What's that?
Scowls.
Still don't know what that is.
It's a expression on your face.
Oh, like a frown.
No.
Angrier. Like a
Cool.
like a very, very angry frown.
Cool. So basically me all the time.
Basically, they don't like you.
They look very transparent, or
They don't look the slightest bit transparent.
we'll go say hi. By saying hi, I mean, you kids, come over here right now. Here's an intimidate.
Always with the intimidate.
So one of them kind of flinches and cowers, and the other sort of clenches his fist and stands up and says, "Or what? You'll rough me up like you did the others?"
What others?
He gives a list of names that sound real.
That's great talking, puppy.
Well, I mean,
Do those names sound familiar in any way?
Roll knowledge local.
not it.
Oh, I have that. 34?
You actually recognize at least one of those people as someone who you know lives in this, lives in the temple now that it's housing.
Well, this might be, actual people then.
Are those people? Do they hate us in any way? Or at least that person? Did we wrong him in any way before?
Who can say?
No, you've never. You don't have any memories of ever roughing this person up.
Who roughed these people up? Is it diplomacy? I know that's an intimidate.
Right.
And I know it's an.
Right. I get it. You did. You robbed them.
Us, the Silver Ravens, is what you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah. After you pissed off Chiliax and doomed us all to be invaded and enslaved.
Have you been invaded or enslaved?
It's only been a few weeks.
It's been a few days.
No, there were several weeks during which you crafted.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Chaliax was not gonna invade us. We just had peace talks with them.
I'm sure you did talk with them. Traitors. Things were fine. Things weren't that bad before. You didn't ask us if we needed to be saved. The other one is like trying to sneak off to his room.
As much as I don't really care about you,
It's like
I
realizing
care about
your
myself.
best friend is a Nazi and trying to escape.
No, or well, roll sense motive.
He's not
I'd like to not do that because I don't have a bonus.
If Kevin was here, he'd roll.
Or who does?
That's
40.
Kevin.
Yeah, this kid is deathly afraid of the lot of you.
Have you seen Brasilia around here? Here's a diplomacy.
Everyone's been seeing him. He was up on the bridge one time. When I went there, the first night things started going wrong.
Did you see him say anything? Did you hear him say anything? Was he doing anything other than walking?
He was whispering something, but I couldn't tell.
Well, everything's gonna be alright now. The Silver Ravens are here.
I don't think he believes that.
You've done
Oh,
enough.
Here's a diplomacy to believe that.
Flux, with your sense motive, you have a sense that these people, their minds have been magically affected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
This is... You don't recognize any specific spell, but you sense that there's something arcane to this.
Would Spellcraft tell us anything?
It might.
Do I have to detect? I mean, I'm sure I prepared to detect magic. Yeah, I do. Okay. 41.
The applicable spell is Crushing Despair, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
Basically, they've been magically altered to be ultra pessimistic and angry at everything. But especially, you feel like it's worse with you than it would be with other things.
Mm-hmm.
something has affected their minds and made them hate you.
Compel hatred. Something.
Yep. Back shortly. I'm needed.
Well, he seems to be always seen on the bridge. Maybe we should go there and just wait for him. I can't deny this feeling that he's like the root of the problem. Any votes?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, we can go to the bridge.
That's
All
our
right.
best lead, it seems. I can't really think of anything else.
All right. So, you go to... No. Let's see. La la la. So, so you go to the bridge.
Yep. If you're gonna describe something really epic, maybe wait for Leon to come back.
We're gonna wait for Leon to get back.
Kevin said he will be right back.
All right.
Seems they've gotten used to this time being the 10-minute break. Which it usually is. I'll be right back as well. I'm gonna open the door. I'm back. So anything cool happening with you, Puppy?
I'm kind of doing the prep work for start working on a novel.
Any idea for that novel?
Yeah. It's decently well formed. It's sort of a post-apocalypse thing where I am renaming all of the. It takes place in like a secondary world, and I'm renaming all of the ethnicities involved. But basically, imagine if imagine if like in Nazi Germany, like around the time the Holocaust was first starting up, when it was still top secret, but after it was definitely the basically the Nazi doctor experiments created off-brand zombies who are like these crab-walking backwards monsters that break one of their arms and turn it into a kind of a hypodermic needle to stick you with the fluid that turns you. And then it's the zombie apocalypse, and the main characters live in a compound that is ruled by a very, very devoted follower of the Nazi Party.
I doubt we would get to that point if there was a zombie apocalypse at like the Nazi Germany period.
I mean, like I said, like that's all of that is like coding. Like it's not actually Germany and the Jews and the Holocaust. It's analogous things.
I would say maybe put that experiment in like a vault, and it broke out like recently enough.
I don't understand what you mean.
Because like if they had that experiment and like a virus of that sort kind of broke out, or like that epidemic started going out, there wouldn't be like a really World War II or opposing.
Right. There wouldn't be.
Because everybody would just turn against the undead.
Yeah. Well, the scope. Again, like those are analogies. Like, yeah, World War II doesn't happen.
And like at this kind of scale of threat against humanity, would there be even different parties to this extent?
I mean, the government doesn't still exist. I say he's a very devoted follower of the Nazi Party just in terms of his ideology and how he runs his own compound as a result.
So he's an ideologist, not an actual follower of the party.
Well, he was. The party doesn't still exist, but he effectively is.
Oh. Do we have a Leon or a Kevin back?
I'm here.
Just Leon left. Yeah, but it definitely sounds interesting.
Yeah.
If you finish it this year, I'll probably read it, just because I'm gonna go on a zombie undead craze after July. Because there's a game coming out that I want to play.
Well, I'm definitely not going to finish it this year. I might finish the first draft this year.
Yeah. You know, if you have something readable this year, I'll definitely read it if you give it to me.
You might. I'm probably going to use the first 3 chapters as the submitted stories for the writing class I'm taking next semester. So I might get feedback for that reason. Right now I'm still kind of outlining, but hopefully I'll write the opening scene in the next couple of days.
Man, writing is hard.
Only at first.
I doubt I can even write the start of my own presentation for like my final project. It's gonna suck ass.
Procrastination is a bastard.
Not just procrastination, just you know, not knowing what to do. Finished the treadmill yet?
No, nowhere near.
Cool.
So you guys go to the bridge. Nothing really happens on the way there. So once you're on the bridge, how long do you wait there for something to happen, or do you visit any of the shops?
We'll probably visit any of the shops if nothing immediately happens.
Alright, there are several shops. One of them is populated by one of the Tengu NPCs from the 4th book.
Yep, I remember that. Is it the one that tried to fuck me, or his brother?
The one who tried to fuck you.
Cool. Well, we'll go talk to him.
So you knock on his door?
Yep.
Alright. It takes him a minute, and it takes some knocking to wake him up, because he is asleep. And he eventually rises, and kind of nervously squawks, Who is it?
It's the Silver Ribbons.
Oh, no one is here. And he nervously kind of walks up to the door and sort of opens it just a crack.
Well,
I'm back.
Tell him what's up. How's it going, whatever your name was?
Catch Leon up on what he missed.
Leon, we went to the bridge. We knew that one of those guys lived on the bridge. I don't know what the name of the race is.
What, the kids?
No, not the kids. Remember how there was like a guy who helped us get free the bridge?
Tengu?
The Tengu.
Yeah.
Yeah, his brother lives here, so we came here to visit him.
Okay. Why are we visiting him?
Because he's at the bridge. And
he lives on the bridge.
So we want to know what kind of info he has, maybe.
Okay, I see. Alright, okay.
So, someone make a diplomacy check.
I'm on it. You're gonna tell me!
He flinches, and squawks involuntarily. So,
Are you saying I'm not good enough to tell me? Is that what it is?
No.
There have been floating heads, spectral, in the alleys, and dancing along the silver span after dark. Like there! And if you turn around, you see that there are indeed some spectral heads just kind of doing a figure 8 by the, sort of just above the water.
Cool. I shoot an arrow at one of them.
They scatter.
Cool. Does it go through it? Does it, damage it?
Give me an attack roll.
Sure. Here's a single attack.
Times like these, taking 10 on attack thing.
Not when there's a single button to press.
Not wrong.
The 43 to attack.
Yeah, the arrow does pass through one of them.
Does it damage it, or does it do just like the devil?
It's a lot like the devil. It just kind of passes through it, and the bulk of them scatter. I say the bulk, all of them scatter.
Cool. See, they're not real. They're all illusions.
And he
figments.
As you say that, he sort of. They were there. I saw them.
I'm sure they were there. I'm not saying they're not real. I'm saying that they can't really hurt you.
They've been appearing. They can't hurt people. They've already killed. They whisper into the ears of victims during the day. Tell them they have to cut off their own heads, and they do it. They do it.
Well, that's them killing themselves, not really the heads actually killing them.
He backs away from the door and closes it. Not in that order.
I guess he's not gonna give us too much information. I'll just wait at the bridge.
All right. How long do you wait?
How long does it take?
Until he shows up.
Do you wait an entire hour?
Oh, definitely more than that if it needs to be.
Do you wait 2 full hours?
I don't mind waiting 2 full hours. Anybody?
I haven't anything better to do, so
All right. After roughly 2 hours,
Yes.
yeah. Let's see. So who all? Let's see who all is there. So there's the bird, Kevin and his cohort. You
The
and
bird
the
is hidden in his coat or something. Please don't fuck up the bird.
Do
so
it.
sad. No,
the bird is a valid option. There's
No.
Kevin. Are you there?
Yep.
Well, if the bird is here,
You and your cohort are both there.
Yeah, we're all here.
Is your dragon?
No, he would not be there. He's gone by
Alright.
now.
So the 4 of you, Kevin's bird and cohort, and the T-Rex. So I'm just gonna kind of assign. I'm gonna move you guys to the bridge map, even though it's not really done. It kind of doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
So. And I'm gonna arrange you in a line so that I can designate.
chances of which one of us gets
Yeah.
hit or something.
Which one of you is targeted by thing? Okay. Is that everyone who would be there?
Should be. Unless some of our NPCs want to come as well.
It's the bird!
God damn
God fucking
bird.
damn it. Stop
So-
messing with the bird.
So, a head sort of comes up from the ground. It looks like the head of like kind of a younger tiefling dude, and it sort of stands up and stares at the bird from behind, and then leans forward and whispers into the bird's ear. Let's see.
They've been hiding seed from you. They don't want you to get fat.
They don't want you to eat. They don't want you to exercise.
So, yeah, sort of whispers, and everyone give me a perception check.
But wait. There's Kevin.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Oh,
rolling
wow.
2, so.
I need Bird and what's her face as well.
Okay, give me a second. She doesn't see anything, but I'll roll it anyway.
Utterly
And
blind.
Bird. Okay.
Alright, so the only ones who notice that a haunt is taking place before it happens are Torsiv and Kevin. And you have the option, basically you get a chance to channel, positive to harm undead to stop this thing from happening. That's what it amounts to.
Yeah, and I can't do that, so your play, Kevin.
34, the DC of that is 17.
It's a haunt, it doesn't get a save.
Oh, okay.
So it starts whispering to your bird, they're hiding birdseed from you. They don't want you to get fat. You need to get rid of your beak so that you can shove it right down your throat. But before it can really get all that out and start tempting your bird to kill itself, you look over your shoulder and see your best friend, your little bird, in danger, and you channel positive energy, and the thing is forced back by the pulse as it dissolves, screaming. Give me knowledge religion, anyone who can.
It's probably good enough. 35.
Yeah, that's good enough. So you appreciate that this is a haunt. That has kind of a free roaming ability, where it runs around. Let's see. Them to attempt a knowledge religion check. So you note that this kind of is a minor haunt, and it would be more like a symptom of a larger haunt than a haunt unto itself. And that to stop this from happening permanently, you would need to get the main one to manifest. At this point, I technically need another knowledge religion from you.
Can Zenner please just cast Hollow?
Alright. So you actually know of, you actually are able to, by kind of examining the haunt, like, you know, it's a head, it tried to use Phantasmal Killer. With all that, through your knowledge of sort of magical, haunty matters, you're able to formulate a method to force the big bad haunt to manifest. Here's how you would do it. Bring a body of one person slain by one of these little whispering head haunts to the Silver Span at midnight. It's after midnight right now. And cast a Dispel Law or Dispel Evil on the remains. Or cast Consecrate or Hollow with the remains in the spell's area of effect. The significant manifestation would then be forced into being, and you would be able to permanently destroy it by pumping positive energy into it and doing damage.
Cool. Let's go back and rest and prepare said spells. Because we need to wait for midnight anyway.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I can't think of it. Maybe if there's a shop, I'll buy some holy water.
One of the
This will not
shops.
be useless.
One of the shops here would sell some holy water, or sprinkling arrows.
How much was the sprinkling arrows actually?
IDK Google.
Hey, we have a bot for this.
Huh.
You don't know the actual name of it though.
You're right, but we can try. That's a searing arrow. Not that. No, you have to dot item first.
It's
Snake biter?
Nope. See what I have on my sheet. Oh, I think it's raining arrow.
raining arrow. Yeah.
I have
think-
7 raining arrows already.
Okay.
Well, I can't find everything apparently.
It's a really hidden item, kinda. I'm not sure if that's even his name. Ammunition, arrows, raining. Reservoir of holy water is designated. Raining arrow has a -2 penalty on attack. Yep. And be a cost. 1 sec. Yeah, but we're gonna go. Yeah, it's 30 per arrow. So I'll buy.
It's still Pathfinder
nice.
content, but it's one of those off books that the bot probably doesn't have access to.
Yep. Exactly. So I'm gonna buy like 3 something. 1 sec. I'm gonna buy like 33 or something.
All right.
Oh, 40 raining arrows. We go rest. We should probably prepare consecrate because it's like the lowest level thing we need. Kevin, that's on you because you're the divine caster.
I didn't think about it.
Consecrate Hollow, the spell lever, or the spell law. I don't think you have the spell law. Orison, right? She might have the spell lever.
Is it on the list? I mean, I don't even know. Doesn't sound familiar. But yeah, she can prefer consecrate.
This
Huh.
the spell lever is Cleric 5 Paladin 4, so she could prepare it, or consecrate, which is something else.
It's only a second level.
Yep, that's much cheaper.
Huh.
So let's go back at like 9 PM to find a body that was killed by it.
All right. What, if anything, do you do over the course of the next day?
Just rest.
Can I get my hands
Maybe-
on a ring of evasion?
Yeah, you could probably either just purchase one or teleport to somewhere where one would be available.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna roam around the city trying to see if anybody's out there alone to try save them, I guess. I'm gonna stay to the shadows though.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna take any above
Not
my
much really happens during the day.
level. I hope so.
Yeah. But throughout the temple, at one point while you're going through the temple district, there will be kind of an incident of note. Someone will see you, and their eyes will go wide, and they'll run away, like, dash off away from you.
I do have a couple of followers with me, like one level 5 character or something.
If you mean the leadership feat, then your followers are the Silver Ravens.
Probably one of them. I'll take a level 5 one with me. A few more followers as well.
Okay, I don't know what that has to do with anything.
I have a crowd with me, so it's not like I'm all alone roaming the city, because that's depressing, not safe.
Okay, someone still runs away when they see you.
Cool. This doesn't have a relation to when somebody runs away from me. I don't care about that.
Someone runs away when they see you.
They're probably just affected by that, despair thingy.
Yeah, maybe.
So
it's also noticeably darker inside of the temple district just on account of the clouds blocking out the sun.
Makes sense. So at a certain point where I should go rest to be prepared, I'll do that so I can be fresh for the encounter.
All right. Also, if you spend time in the let's get the right one.
When I think about it, the raining arrows are actually worth 5 GP, because 25 GP is for the holy water.
If you spend time in the castle district and Jarvis End, then
Yes.
then every now and then you just notice a sudden burning, stabbing agony racking through some random limb or body part, like something just like cut your pinky off, only for it to fade a moment later.
Is anybody there with me?
The Silver Ravens you brought with you are there, and they complain of similar things as you move around the area.
I was thinking maybe somebody who can actually do spellcraft. Guys, I'm talking to you.
After I have acquired my ring, I can accompany you.
Would that be enough time for him to do that?
Yeah, he can visit the area with you.
Cool. So go ahead and roll.
Can I do a spellcraft for this?
You can, yeah. You don't... The effect itself reminds you of some pain-causing spells. You don't see anything, any evidence that someone has cast something, or hear anything, or anything like that. Does anyone have knowledge planes?
I have knowledge point.
Yeah.
Alright, give me that.
I'll lead another. Oh, whoops, 10. Exactly, oh, nice.
So, Feng, you do recognize this kind of thing as something that happens on lower planes. Just sort of random phantom pains afflict those made to travel within them.
We just gotta find the Metal Gear.
So does that mean someone spot their kind of environment here?
Maybe.
It's Brazilized environment.
Maybe.
Do I know if there's a spell that can do it, like create demiplane or something similar?
Those would all have obvious effects that you guys aren't actually noticing. So like it's like it's just the landscape as you knew it before, but it's acting like hell in this specific way.
That is because he's becoming one with the land.
Could be something like that. Yeah.
Is this related to this dude that we?
It's related to the previous mayor, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy who they overthrew, is his like life's ambition they discovered was to become a genus loci, such that he would literally become Cheliax.
Yeah, because we were down in hell with a contract and stuff. This was related to him, I guess.
Yeah, not the contract devil, but the tyrant from before you joined the campaign.
Yeah. And the dude that's doing the major hunt is that a manifestation of the guy, or is
the guy who Barzillai who they've been seeing is the same guy.
Yep.
However, the areas kind of around both Old Kintargo and the sort of the Greens in Villigre, they seem pretty peaceful. It's still not really safe there at night.
Looking at the map, are those districts like connected to the river?
Not directly.
What about the other districts?
So
the ones who are being affected.
So, why don't you guys give me diplomacy check to gather information?
Sure.
And if anyone who's up and about can contribute to this.
Okay.
Tell me everything you know.
Give me a second.
Not good enough.
49.
All right. So you guys definitely I'm going to give you information on a couple of different districts. Regarding the Castle District and Jarvis End. Every now and then, I've mentioned every now and then, as anyone walks through there, sudden stabbing agony or a burning phantom torment racks through a limb or body part only to fade a moment later.
Yeah.
With the gather information check, you can get a large sample of information from the public on on sort of where exactly people were when the pain spikes happened to them, such that you could sort of make like a map with a bunch of thumbtacks in it in your head.
Yeah.
Can anyone give me a knowledge geography or local check?
I've got a local. 32 local.
All right. Anyone else?
None have it.
Don't have the skills.
Does the bird know geography?
Not what yours is way higher. Yours is in like the 30s, right?
And
But mine's a local, so
I don't know. Yeah, I don't have mods to get that high.
Can I add another untrained since I have the local urban
You can.
thingy? I think it was a +2 to the low knowledge. Okay.
I will warn you that he's significantly short, so 8 and others aren't going to push him back up.
32 is significantly short.
32 is significantly lower than the DC of this check. There are ways of acquiring bonuses, but those haven't happened yet.
Well, I guess we don't know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, some diplomacy checks could happen in the other areas. So regarding the that's in that area. So then there's the Temple Hill. As you guys gather information there, I'll assume that one of those checks is for Temple Hill. One of those checks is for the Castle District. That same sort of sense of paranoia and fear you've sensed in everyone there. People who were like specifically your friends haven't turned against you, but anyone who just sort of knew of you because you were the Silver Ravens is openly an asshole to you.
Okay.
People rant at you that what you've done is going to will basically have attracted Cheliax's attention, and that soon the populace of Cantargo will find themselves either murdered or enslaved by a Chelish army. We should have left things well enough alone. Now we're all going to suffer, someone said. Another person says, things weren't so bad before, but we couldn't stay satisfied with what we have. The price is going to be paid. You also do learn that now and then people claim, and you already heard this in the temple. Allegedly, Ratchet has been going around robbing people, mugging them at Arrow Point. You hear this from several different people. Yeah, Arrow Point.
It just sounds funny, even though it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Any sort of mannerism I was doing while supposedly robbing people?
Well, you had a habit of responding to most situations by trying to intimidate someone into doing what you wanted.
Yeah, like twice, okay.
You flurry, you fire flurries of arrows at people, though no one is, you threaten to do that, no one has actually been shot by you yet, because they give their money up.
Smart choice.
Yep. Well, we're gonna have to solve that. Any, like, putting the locations of these thieveries at the map, any pattern?
Not really. I mean, they all occur in Temple Hill, in the area covered by the clouds.
Cool, so I should probably go check Temple Hill after we're done with the hunt.
I say Temple Hill. They all occur in the Temple District. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Cool. I'll go check the Temple District after we're done.
Huh.
Any particular time?
At night, but other than that, no.
Cool. We'll go check it out the next day. Do we have the Song of Silver active, by the way?
It's not been 24 hours. Senshin is still in there, engaged in her rat battle with that devil.
Does she have to win it at least once to start it up?
No. Doesn't say she
Yeah.
does.
So is the song actually active?
The Song of Silver is active.
Cool. That's weapons count as silver, immune to fear, and once, if you want, you can give up these benefits and benefit from a what do you call it? As an immediate action, Breath
think
of Life, cast
yeah.
at level 20. Any other bonuses though? I remember there's being silver weapons. They count as silver weapons. You're immune to fear. There's a dimension lock on the city or something. So for
It
outside
stops
evil.
devils from teleporting away from you.
Do remind me if there's anything else.
That sounds like the bulk of them. There might be
Cool.
some numerical bonuses as well. Meanwhile,
There's also if you don't want to use it for the Breath of Life, you can use it to immediately win a save of any kind as an immediate action. So you
Alright.
forgo all these bonuses and you win a save.
all right.
So let's go to the tower thingy.
The tower thingy.
I meant the bridge thingy. I suck. So
Okay. Do you want to gather information in that area?
if
Or-
we have the time, sure.
Yeah, sure.
So you continue to hear the same things that the Tengu told you. And in addition to that, you are able to find the body of someone who was decapitated by the haunt. Kevin, if you're in the area, you realize that the body you saw trying to kill your burb, the head you saw trying to kill your burb, would have belonged to one of the severed heads that had been found.
Hmm.
Let's secure it.
Yeah.
Anything
Alright.
else happen between this and midnight?
I'm gonna say no. And I'm also going to run off for just a second here.
Take your time.
So how's everybody doing?
None of your damn business.
Okay.
I'm doing alright.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting.
For the sweet, sweet release of death. I'm just playing Gamedora.
Yeah, I loaded up Fortnite when you left, so. Oh, any suggestions for things you want bots for?
Can't think of anything.
Okay.
I have seen this spot before. I've used it in a different server.
Mm-hmm.
The D&D one, not the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Kevin, you might want to do a full dispersal for Dogson, at least before Wednesday.
Okay.
We're gonna have some time to craft stuff, and we have a lot of people to craft stuff. And also, you're now in charge of the craft wonders, so
Sure.
people should talk to you about that. I don't know if you did it, but I told you the journal was destroyed.
I don't remember that, so I left it up there.
Well, that's you got killed because you were trying to defend the journal.
It's a good journal, though.
It is. It was.
So I can't delete it, because then I would no longer be able to defend it.
It's already deleted, though.
It remains in my heart.
Sure. Keep it on your sheet then. Oh wait, you don't have any pockets. Because you're naked. Probably. Maybe you have like a cloth, but still no pockets.
No, he's a monster now. That means that drop stuff that's inside him.
I don't know what that means.
He consumes his loot.
Good thing we took it off of him before he went to off mode.
So what are you gonna do with Lander's shield and shit?
Probably gonna sell it if he's, or just bury
No,
it.
there's no reason to sell it. I mean, we're gonna try and get him back, and if
Yeah,
we
definitely.
can, then we can sell it.
Probably no one sell. Probably like his weapon, his armor. It's gonna be buried with him if he's dead. If not,
There is no
memorialized.
buried with him. Well, no, we retconned that, didn't we?
Yep. Or if it was gonna be sold, Kufa would probably buy it, and we'll say he just buries them.
Isn't the shield really specialized though?
It's not useful to anybody else. It just works as a shield and as a weapon at the same time. That's about it. So it's enchanted both as a weapon and as a shield.
Yeah, well, that's my point. Is it's significantly more expensive for
Yeah,
useful, useless parts of it.
Doesn't really have a useless part.
Unless you're going to be using it as a weapon, those parts are pretty useless.
Why would you buy it if you're not going to use it as a weapon?
Well, are you going to use it as a weapon?
I'm not.
Well,
Kufath won't either, but he's gonna buy it just so he can bury it with his friend. If he dies. Which hopefully he won't. My bad, man.
fuck. Did he just fucking vanish completely?
I'm back. Is Puppy back yet?
No.
Did he go take a shower and said it was gonna be a second?
I don't know. He didn't say he was going to do anything specific.
But it took him enough time to do that. At least it seems like it. Some nice memes.
All right. So, you guys
So
there?
respawning takes 25 minutes for you?
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Shit, lost track of time, I guess.
Not being a dick about it, but yeah.
Okay,
How dare you do that, Pumpkin?
is everyone
No.
here?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you guys can go to the bridge at midnight. We're gonna see it. You have the Song of Silver playing. You started it after midnight, I said, so it's still gonna be playing at midnight without Sentient needing to make a perform check.
Mhm.
I'll probably make it function.
She doesn't need to make one until 24 hours have passed. The module says this.
Cool.
So, you do the thing to make the thing.
How long does casting Consecrate last? Take. Let me look it up.
It doesn't matter. You're just trying to force the haunt to appear. Actually destroying it is going to be done by channeling and shit. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm asking. So maybe
Yeah,
we
we're
can like buff ourselves while doing so. 'Cause
Um,
I doubt it's gonna be just standing there.
I mean, it's going to be trying to fuck. It's going to be trying to fuck with you. Yeah.
So it takes a standard action. So maybe you can have heroism before that.
Yeah, sure.
So how many can you give it to?
I can give it to everybody.
What does it do?
That's a +2 to attack, skill checks, and saves.
It's a morale bonus, so it doesn't stack with everything, but if you don't have any other morale bonuses, then you should be good.
Are we trying to be stealthy?
This is a choice you can make, I suppose. I don't know what you'd be trying to hide from.
Well, I'm saying if we don't want to be stealthy, I can just fortune us and just chant the whole way there.
No, like while casting Consecrate, I guess. Sure.
Well, it will last for 2 rounds. Zenray can cast concentrate.
Yeah.
So I can keep that up, and so everyone gets advantage for everything, and then that'll be good for. And I can still take standard actions.
Yep. Don't see a reason why not to do that.
Yep. And since we know we're going into some shit, how many people are there that we're dealing with? This is a new day, right? We rested.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone will get some Shell of Succor,
Yeah.
which is nice going into big combats.
What's that do?
It's temporary hit points for minutes per level. So as we approach, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
If the T-Rex is along, then yes.
And do we know we're gonna have a thing at the place, kind of thing? I mean,
Yeah, you're trying to evoke the haunt so you can kill it with positive energy.
okay. So then I guess I'll get my dragon there as well, just for another more body to in case it's necessary. And I'll do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This is 4 times. So this is T-Rex and Leon. This will be Fang and the Burb is 2. Myself and Ratchet and Zenray and the dragon.
A dragon. Oh, you have the dragon. You have a little cute dragon.
35. So keep track of those temporary hit points, and if they negate all damage, then you don't get any secondary effects from that attack.
Okay.
Awesome.
40.
So how many does will like heroism?
I have no idea what you just said.
How many people want heroism?
Oh,
How many of you would like heroism?
The two attackers probably.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll be good.
So me,
You'll be good without?
So
Yeah, I'll be good without it. Yeah.
So it's Dorsiv, Ratchet, and Glandir. I mean,
Me.
yeah.
Yeah, so 3 people.
Please note.
Well, maybe the T-Rex as well.
Yeah, 4 people or 4 creatures. Yeah.
Please note
Done.
that this is a haunt, and positive energy is the only meaningful way to harm it.
Oh.
Oh, maybe don't do that then.
What about holy weapons? Would that do it?
I don't believe so.
Damn. Okay,
What
good.
about
Glad
holy water
glad we have 2 people that can do it.
Puppy.
Yeah?
Holy water sprayed on it.
Holy water will harm it.
Cool. So I'll just be dealing 2d6 every round, basically.
Yeah, you got
alright.
this.
The T-Rex will not be around because there's no reason for him to be.
So it's just 3 people. And you guys, never mind, we don't have heroism anyway.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah, but if we're there, we might be acquired to do some saves, and heroism would be nice then.
Yeah, certainly.
Sure.
Then I would say put it on Zenray and myself, just because we're the 2 people that can positive energy.
Yep. You're more.
So 2 more heroism.
Just yeah, when West goes down, that's not great for the team.
Let's see if I can make it
Yep.
look like nighttime. Wow, that worked really well.
Yeah. Wow.
Tenting the map.
Yeah. To
Mhm.
create the illusion of nighttime, that works. I keep that in mind in the future. Tinting the map dark blue makes it look like night. That actually looks really good.
Mhm.
I'm very surprised.
Photography 101.
Yeah. So, you have a body.
I think the attack one is here's a camera.
Yeah. You have a body. You know the ritual to summon the haunt.
Let's do that.
Okay. So you put the body in front of you. You cast Consecrate.
Yep.
Zenray will do that. Yes.
Roll initiative.
Oh, holy shit.
Damn, Brazil, should have taken more hygiene care.
Does it actually look like him?
It actually does
looks-
look like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's him.
Just making sure.
Yeah, my dragon will be here. It can't harm it, but I want another. If he dies, it's not like he comes back basically like a Eidolon. So just another warm body there.
Yeah.
Okay. And haunts have a fixed initiative, so
It's interesting. Never heard of that.
yeah, haunts always act on turn 10.
That's very.
Turn 10, that'd be really nice. You could have a whole minute to.
Meaning they always act on initiative count 10.
I said I know. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to build an enemy so tough that even after a minute, it's still like it's still
You could have that, like, that could be like the Colossi from Shadow of the Colossus could act every other turn or something.
right. So slow,
Yep.
you know.
I was
Just-
thinking DMV sloths from Zootopia.
right.
Well, maybe the sloth actually does that in Pathfinder. Is it statted?
Oh, look.
10-foot move speed.
Yeah. One of the
10.
One of the megafauna that you guys are going to be fighting in the crossover is a giant sloth. Or I don't. That was one of the options. I don't remember if I wound up including it.
So I should not look at megafauna, comma something.
Feel free. It has generic animal stats.
Okay.
Yeah, the sloth, the 1/6 version of the sloth is a 5-foot move speed.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Can I
So-
5-foot step down?
Regular sloth has 5 move, 5 climb.
So
Cool. So Leon, it's your turn first.
I don't fucking do
Actually-
anything. I know I can't do anything.
Don't you have like a few bottles of holy water?
I'm gonna go over here and look angry at it.
it looks angry back at you.
There's no Inquisitors or anything like that in this game, right?
Not currently.
None
Okay.
of you are Inquisitors.
No, okay.
There's one in front of you.
That's funny. No, there's certain items I have that could be of use, but only to people who have some divine power.
Let's make that.
Oh shit! That got bigger.
That's what she said.
Perception check to find a man behind a curtain.
And the resolution is a little. It's actually, the resolution on the screen cap is actually kind of too low for that to look any good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Thorstev, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm asking the two that can actually do anything with this creature. Do you want invisibility, greater invisibility on yourself?
I wouldn't say no to that. I'll give it to Zenrai first.
Okay. Cast where I stand and move up and touch Sunray.
Okay.
So she got greater invisibility. And a swift action to recall the spell.
There's a +1 on all of these attacks. The -2 from the raining arrows is negated by the +2 from heroism.
Just roll d4s because the arrows themselves won't do anything.
Well, but the attack might miss on a sure one.
Yeah. And one of them does.
Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2, that's 8. It takes 17 holy damage.
It really does.
Nice.
Not bad.
And I'll 5-foot step back.
Flux.
One thing, like, I don't know if this is a thing that you can do. Can you knowledge or something to identify if something has a reasonable touch AC?
It doesn't actually have an AC. You can only miss it on a 1.
Okay. Do I get that sense as like a knowledge
Yeah.
of playing?
It's standing pretty damn still and it's pretty damn big.
Okay, just to speed this along, actually, I will. That's a good point. I will move out of its threat range. I'm assuming to there, and cast heal, and then hold the charge.
Okay.
Or
You can. It won't provoke for now because of.
oh yeah, it hasn't been in combat. So yeah, I'll cast heal, move up, and deliver charge, or move up and cast heal since it is flat-footed still. That's what I would do.
Yep.
So 150 save for half.
All right. It
That's
gets no save and it starts to flicker.
all right.
Pretty chill.
Then right.
Then I think that's a good plan and does the same thing.
All right. It's flickering on and off right now, like it's about to dissipate.
Oh, can we have the Burb in a moment of glory gather his courage and go to attack?
hold that off for just a second here.
Okay, okay.
We'll let the bird act after the haunt does.
Sure.
So, each of you guys, the area begins swirling and churning with a vortex of horrible spirits. Each of you needs to make a will save.
Is it fair?
I don't think so.
Cool.
Just gonna say I'm immune to fear.
I am immune to fear. Because of Song of Silver.
It looks like Volari is low at 22.
All of you are good? On
Okay.
an unrelated note, everyone make a will save.
That's what we just did, but okay. Another 25.
Oh, this is not the real fucking thing. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Has it ever been the real thing?
Nat 20 on the verbs this time, 36, 39. Got some good scores.
Yep.
All of you are good. Now, bird, act.
Okay, so you can cast offensively and auto-succeed.
It's a haunt, it doesn't threaten things.
Okay. It doesn't know that, so he'll still cast offensively. So he gets a serious. It's
Critical, maybe?
no. Wait, does he get critical? Sorry, that was serious is the highest that he has.
Oh, he's casting it. I thought he's casting like through you or something. I don't know.
No, I load him up with spells at the beginning of the day, and then he can cast them whenever
You feel like it.
he feels. Yeah, one of us feels like it. So that's 3d8 plus 15. So he moves over. He flies over up above, and I'll be next to him because I don't wanna. And he'll, the mighty peck of his beak. Do 24 points of damage.
Where does he peck it?
He goes straight for one of the eyes.
Epic!
The haunt reels back, rushing to close that eye, and as it does so, from the force of it reeling back, it starts to swirl end over end, until it falls down toward the bridge and sort of dissipates into a puff of smoke.
Yay!
Yeah.
The mighty verb.
He's flapping his wings very happily.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. It was all me. I killed the thing.
You sure did. Holy shit. That's so cool.
Yeah, because the 300 points previous day didn't count anything.
We'll let him have this one. That's his first kill. I'm pretty sure.
This module.
Let the burb have a moment of glory.
This module was designed by people who know perfectly well that the heal spell exists. So that thing did have a lot of HP.
Right. I was thinking doing channeling, but then I realized no. We're going to be here for 20 rounds, most likely, based on what this thing has. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, it is statted as though you will use that spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Is it like really bad if we fail those saves?
Well, you have the Song of Silver. So there were two saves. The first round of saves, which you all blew out of the water, was Insanity,
Oh shit.
which would have inflicted a permanent madness on you.
Cool.
The second one was Weird, which is effectively Phantasmal Killer.
Good God.
Which we wouldn't have been immune to.
Yeah, which you would have been immune to.
Oh, okay. So that's at least something. But yeah, those are some, if you're not prepared for that though, that's pretty fucked up.
Also,
Killer isn't too bad at.
yeah. Well, heal. heal gets rid of insanity. Is the thing.
Oh, it does. I was thinking of something else then. There's
Yeah.
there's is that the one that it comes like back every night or something like that? Or is it Nightmare? I think. I think Nightmare.
So by default, insanity afflicts a creature with a permanent confusion effect as the spell. So you are confused for the rest of your life.
Oof.
In the Game Mastery Guide, rules were invented for sanity and madness, and alternatively, at the GM's discretion, and I would have so discrest, you can roll 1d100 to see which mental illness you acquire. So you can acquire, so you can get amnesia, which basically demotes you to level 1. You can get a mania or a phobia, which that one is relatively manageable, but if you encounter the object, you are fascinated or frightened. Multiple personality disorder doesn't have a lot, I don't think it has a lot of mechanics, it just kind of works that like it does. Paranoia, gives a, I say that. All of them also imply like flat statistical penalties, like penalties on will saves and skill checks. And then how about now? Because I don't know what to do.
Yeah. It's usually how it works.
Okay. But yeah, psychosis. The character immediately becomes chaotic evil.
Oof.
And whenever they lose control through failing will saves, it's sort of like a proto-corruption, actually. Whenever they lose control, the GM gains control of their character, and they attempt to kill everyone that they knew before.
Because that's fun.
Yeah.
Why do you control your character when you're playing the game? Fuck that.
Yeah, from experience, I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I also... Yeah, I don't... They do portray the disorders a little stereotypically, which I have a problem... Like, the psychosis one does not correspond to anything real. Which
Whatever.
I have a problem with because some of the others do, and because it plays into a specific stereotype.
They probably just went with what ship people would know the best, so...
Yeah, but it's like if one of them had been female hysteria, that wouldn't have been okay. Likewise.
What did that be, though?
I suppose, yeah.
So...
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really glad.
Very, very fast.
Yeah. Well, if we did it by
Is there
channeling,
more?
it would take him quite a bit longer.
Yeah.
Well, let's go check out the Temple District, where a guy is impersonating me. Do we have time for that, Poppy, or are we done here?
I would say it would be better for me if we definitely have time to do the aches and pains one.
Okay.
So if you want to do it differently based on what's convenient for me, that would be the case.
Yeah, sure.
Because the Temple District is gonna result in a reasonably long combat encounter, and we'd probably be here for at least another hour.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that again 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I mean we would be able to finish it definitely within. We would finish it by 5, but it'd be.
Time is relative.
Yeah.
This
All
one.
right, well, let's go do that one.
This way we'll finish it at like 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Cool.
Yeah, I could use some time this afternoon, so that's good.
Yeah, I've got to work on a laptop this weekend, so that helps.
All right then. So let's turn the map to nighttime. So if you head over to the Aches and Pains district. It'd have to be the next day. You could basically spend another day gathering information in that area. And since all of you are focused on it, I'll let it count as 2 days. And
So 2 rolls, or
no, I'll just it increases the bonus you get. So make another knowledge local or geography check to basically figure out what all of the pins mean.
34.
Someone ate another.
Local
Yeah.
Yeah, or geography.
local geography.
I do not add another.
I
Can
can.
you do that untrained?
You can
Not
aid it.
not being allowed
Yes,
then.
you can.
24, aid another. And
But
and 20 if you could take 2 from the bird.
between you and Leon, you're able to figure out, based on where people have been feeling the aches and pains, sort of where they're centered.
Okay.
So let's scroll down here. Yeah. You realize that the aches and pains seem to be focused in 3 areas, and that no aches or pains are at all reported from a point in the center of this triangulated area. The 3 points of these pain foci are located among the ruins of the Silver Star, one on the back of the old Cantargo Opera House, and one at the northern entrance of a short alleyway known as Shadow's Jaunt.
Could we perception those areas?
You can. At the center of these areas, at these 3 points, lies an empty lot in Jarvis End, adjacent to a rundown performance hall known as the Firefoot Theater.
Okay.
Also roll a perform check for.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's go check out that thingy.
I'll roll a
Yeah,
d20.
the location.
You lose the Song of Silver.
Cool. Do we have to wait to
Obviously.
cast it again for like a week?
I think it's a
I'm not
month.
sure.
It is a month.
Cool. Oh, when does she have to make that actual check? Like, is that a point in time, or is this like on a day basis?
She started it at like 3 a.m., so around 3 a.m. The devil, you hear, she explains what happened to you. The devil leaned over as they were doing their music battle and just fired up his fiddle and just rocked it. And a blast of sound knocked her over and forced her to stop singing. And the entire crowd of nobles cheered before vanishing.
So next time, remember to give her fortune when she's gonna do the perform check. Next month, though.
The campaign will be over.
I'm sure. So let's perception, I guess, the point in the middle. Or what should we do? Detect magic, stuff like that.
You can do all of those things.
Or
You
perception.
detect magic then and perception.
Kevin, please perception for us.
Okay. It's a weed-strewn, empty, vacant lot. You have this unsettling sense that visitors aren't welcome the whole time you're there. Do you have anything? Just sort of examining things with perception, you don't really sense anything of note.
Detect magic, detect chaos.
There's definitely no chaos, and it's not really magic either.
What should we do to look for like a source of this eerie feeling?
I mean, it's a matter of, what other ways do you have of detecting things?
See invisibility. Probably won't do a thing, but let's try.
We'll look up see invisibility, exactly what it can.
We would have detected it as magic, though, if it was invisible in a magic way.
Would you though? You have to see it to detect it as magic.
No, detect magic is
the magic thing is right there.
What was that, Puppy?
You said see invisibility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that does allow sight into the ethereal plane, meaning that you do see it.
Nice.
Checked. I was surprised, but yeah,